For the first time since this war began, the Russian Defense Ministry has released what it claims to be its number of casualties. Russia claims that 498 Russian soldiers have been killed, 1,500 wounded. But U.S. intelligence thinks the number of Russians killed in action could be 4 times higher than that, closer to 6,000. The United Nations tonight says the number of people who fled Ukraine since the start of the Russian invasion has now topped 1 million. Tonight, a Southwest Florida woman born in Ukraine and who's called Naples home for more than 20 years is left to agonize over not knowing if her brother is even alive. Her brother, who's also an American citizen, left the U.S. just last month to visit their family and friends in Ukraine. And tonight, she's telling Fox 4's Elise Chengari about the last time she heard from him, which was earlier this week.
As Alicia Caracosta gets videos like these from her loved ones in Ukraine, her mind is constantly on where her brother and other loved ones are. Alicia says her brother Vadim went to the Ukraine last month and didn't leave sooner because, like many, he just didn't think this would actually happen. She says he spent the last 5 days in a bomb shelter, and today she keeps her phone close by, waiting for answers. The bombs you hear in this video,
it's all night long for them. All day, all night.
Is one of the last videos.
It's heartbreaking.
Alicia Caracosta says her brother Vadim sent her.
He's scared. Everyone's scared.
As he was stuck in a makeshift bomb shelter, which she says is really a basement in Kharkiv. That's the area where their family and friends live.
A Ukrainian president went on a live feed and said that Kharkiv has been the heaviest bombed so far because it borders Russia. So the Russian troops trying to get through Kharkiv to Kiev, through Kharkiv to other cities because we are bordering Russia.
For 5 days, Alicia says Vadim sheltered in Kharkiv. The last thing he told her is he was trying to get out. She says she was hopeful because he has an American passport.
All I know is he boarded the train to Lviv, which is another area that is heavily bombed. That's all I know. I don't even know if he made it to Lviv, let alone to Polish border. I have no idea.
And that is what she shared over and over again, the not knowing, plus the difficult connections. Is one of the hardest parts. She played this voicemail and translated for us to show us what's happening.
She's saying it's gotten way worse than it was yesterday. She's saying our beautiful city is being destroyed. She said 4 airplanes are flying around and dropping the bombs. She said it's hard to say what's been damaged. But the whole downtown is in rebels. She said they're shooting rockets and bombs. She's saying if anybody can hear this, please help us. I'm telling you, what my friend, the last recorded message, she doesn't think they're gonna make it till tomorrow.
As she watches these images every day.
I mean, Putin has more arms, but they're gonna fight. I mean, if you kill someone's child, or, their mothers, what do they have to lose?
Including the Klitschkos. I'm sure you've heard of the heavyweight champions standing up for their country. As it turns out, they are from the same hometown.
I grew up with them. I know them personally, and they grew up in my neighborhood that is burning to the ground as we speak. They are from my neighborhood. They are from my hometown. So they're saying they're gonna fight. I hope they're gonna fight.
With more pictures and videos sent daily from her loved ones, she is left wondering how this could even happen.
And I can't wrap my head around how is it even possible? How this is happening? How we can just stand by and watch?
And that is what Alicia finds is now also her story as she watches and waits.
And I want to say, blood of innocent people, yes, it's going to be on Putin, but also it's going to be on others who stood by. There's right and wrong, and this is wrong. Why is no one doing anything? I mean, we teach our children, it's easy. Just don't do what's wrong. Like if it's wrong, don't do it. We say it, like I say it to my kids all the time. It's clearly wrong. Why is everybody standing? Why is no one getting involved? There's countries right there who could do something. And again, World War II taught us, next one, it's going to be you.
This was obviously a very emotional conversation. Alicia and I also talked about how it's difficult for her family and friends to get food in the Ukraine, and more on her thoughts about how she respects the people who are continuing to fight for their country. You can watch my full interview on fox4now.com. In studio, Elise Chingari, Fox 4.